What's up, everybody? Happy New Year to you and your family. Today's topic, very hot topic in the PSE. We're going to talk about Tradingview versus Investagrams. Talk a little bit more. First, my name is Simply P. Yeah, I'm a Filipino Canadian living in South Korea. I'm not affiliated with Tradingview or Investagrams. I'm a free user of Investagrams as of right now. And for trading, I use a daily 1 hour 15-minute chart, and I consider myself a student for life. That's my attitude when it comes to trading and investing. So what's the big news? The big news is PSE, real-time data, is no longer free. As you may have already heard, after 7 long years, things will change. Thank you very much, Investa, for all the free real-time data that we've enjoyed so far. But as of January, no real-time data, no real-time charts will be free. Free users, basic users, will get delayed charts, 15-minute delay. No more free level 2 data. So that means no more market depth. You can't see the bid and ask anymore. What exactly is that? Well, here's a chart of Converge. And if you look on the right hand side there, here's a zoom in picture. Yeah, we can see the bid and ask. These are the people who are lining up to buy or lining up to sell, right? So kind of useful for a lot of intraday traders for sure. So, do I need to pay? That's the big question. Well, the answer is yes and no. It depends really on what kind of trader you are, what strategy are you using, what is your trading time frame. If you only use daily charts and higher, like weekly and monthly charts, or if you have like a buy and hold style, chasing those dividends, then you probably don't need to sign up for a paid subscription for real-time charts because you don't use real-time charts. If you never use or never look at market depth, right, the bid and ask, then you probably don't need to sign up either. But I would say a big yes if you use intraday charts in your trading. Like I said, I use 1 hour daily and 15-minute charts to make my decisions. Sometimes I use the intraday charts as well for momentum plays, especially for selling. Like when you see something very overextended, you see those free bars on the Bollingers. I like to sell those. I also use intraday charts to try and get better entries on longer term positions. This is not super important, but it is helpful, especially for me when the trade is still new. When the trade is new, it's all risk, right? You don't know if it's going to work or not. So it helps to see those intraday charts. I also use market depth when trading, right? I like to see the bid and ask, see what's going on, who's moving the market. Intraday trading with a lagging chart, right? If you're a free user, it could be very dangerous, especially with highly volatile and illiquid stocks. In the PSC, we like to call them basura plays, right? If you're into that, you probably don't want a lagging 15-minute chart because by the time your candle shows, you might already be boost. You don't ever know, right? Okay, here's a question. Is my broker good enough? Why? Why do we need this question? Well, your online broker probably already has real-time data and market depth. The quality, though, differs depending on your broker. Some brokers are really good, lots of info. Some are not so good. So you got to remember, we pay our brokers fees to enter and exit trades. So you are actually already paying for this info, this real-time data. You might as well see if their functions satisfy your trading needs. For me, it's not even close to good enough. My broker is not that good. I have multiple charts open at the same time and multiple time frames when using Investagrams. My broker's website functions are insufficient. Definitely not good enough. So the main discussion, I guess, is, if you are going to try to get real-time data, which should you choose, right? The two big players are Tradingview and Investagrams. This is just like a quick chart of the good and bad points, just very general, right? Tradingview is more expensive, Investagrams less expensive. Tradingview is the original, I guess you could call it. They got beautiful charts, lots of indicators, lots of features. For Investagrams, The charts are actually from TradingView. If you go to any chart in Investagrams and look at the bottom left, you can see powered by TradingView. So that's what that's about. TradingView has access to world markets, so it's definitely an advantage if you trade markets other than the PSE. The good and bad thing, I guess, about Investagrams is PSE is the main focus. You could see their social media community, all the trade ideas, and also like the trading and learning. It's really useful for Filipinos because sometimes the material is in Tagalog, right? Or it's very focused on the local market. So it's kind of like an edge, I guess, if you're trading only in the PSC. Anyway, here are the plans for TradingView. We got Pro, Pro Plus, and Premium. You could see they get more expensive as you move up in the scale. This is a picture of all their annual, that means their yearly plans. I put the numbers here in pesos. It's converted as of today, right? So you could see there Pro 126 USD or 6,426 pesos. I also added here some extra info. Very important to consider this. TradingView, the first year for this Pro account, right, is 6426, which equals to about 535 per month. But you got to remember that the first year is discounted, right? So that means next year you'll actually pay the full price, which is 7925, right? Or you can get the monthly plan for 762, right? And here's the information for the other plans as well, right? The key takeaway here, the most important thing you got to remember is that the first year is discounted, right? So after that, you'll be paying full price, and those are the prices there. Also of note, the first 30 days of any plan is free. So you get 1 month for free in TradingView. You will also need to add $1 USD, which is approximately 50 pesos per month right now to get the PSC data, right? So if you get any of these plans, you'll get a lot of charts from a lot of different markets, but you'll need to pay an extra dollar, right, if you want the PSE data as well. And here is a slide of all the Investa pricing plans, the subscriptions, right? We have Prime, Prime Plus, and Prime Elite. Above is the annual, and below is the monthly, so you can take a look at those prices. Question, is it valuable? Well, you got to check the features included with each plan, whether you choose TradingView or Investagrams. You got to check out the features that they give, right? There's a lot to look at actually, so it really helps if you already know what features you are looking for, right? I've included the links for TradingView and Investa pricing plans and features in the description box of this video, so definitely click them and compare, see which ones are good for you. If you're already a profitable trader with a trading system, you probably already know which tools you need, right? You already know what you need to do your job well. In general, if you can't understand what you are reading, just research and learn about it, right? It's a process. We got to learn every day. Remember, there are so many ways to trade, so you probably won't end up needing all the indicators anyway. You got to be careful of analysis paralysis in trading, right? I like this quote here. Everything has a price, but not everything has value, right? So you gotta take all these factors into consideration before making this purchase and all purchases, right? Remember, trading is a business, so you should treat your trading as your own personal business. All businesses have expenses. You could lose money actually if you don't purchase the tools needed to be successful, right? For example, you're a carpenter, but you don't have a hammer. How can you be a carpenter, right? No one's going to hire you. You don't have a hammer. You can't do your job, right? So you got to ask yourself some important questions, right? Number one, do you make money, right? This is very key, right? Before we're, expanding our trading business by, spending more money on trading subscriptions, right? For more info, you got to ask yourself, do you make money, right? Will you be able to make a profit with these new expenses, right? Before, Investagrams was free. Now you have to pay. So be honest with your abilities and be realistic with your expectations, right? Am I going to make a profit with these tools? Another question, is your portfolio size big enough to realistically make enough profits, right? For example, if you have a 100K portfolio and you expect to make 20%, which is pretty good, by the way, that 20K a year, is it worth it for you to be an intraday scalper, in and out, in and out, in and out, taking on all these fees all the time, right? It's up to you to decide. And in general, I think it's best to, be patient. It takes a lot of time, a lot of hard work to build up and accumulate a larger portfolio, right? If you want to make your portfolio big, it's best probably not to rush, because rushing means you're taking on huge risks, and that's what we're trying to, that's our job actually, is to manage risk, right? So you got to be careful. Other considerations, do you only trade PSE stocks, right? Do you even like the PSE, right? So in this video, we're asking, should we get Tradingview? Should we get PSE? I think this first question, do you like the PSE? That's very important. If you really do like the PSE, then, you definitely probably will go for Investagrams, right? But if you're into PSE as well as other markets, then maybe Tradingview is good for you, right? Are you a profitable trader, right? Do you know why you are profitable? Are you just lucky, or can you clearly define why you have been successful? This is important because you need to know, like, what tools did you use to make your gains, right? How did you get the profit? If you need certain tools, like me, I know I need the intraday charts, then, I have to buy a subscription, right? If you are not profitable yet, are you willing to be patient and learn more? Are you willing to lose in order to learn, right? Trading is a journey. You're going to have so many losses, right? Especially in the beginning. And even like professional traders, they lose all the time, right? You can't expect to have like a super high win rate. Super high win rate actually doesn't mean you get super high profits, right? That's the truth. Anyway, do you have enough capital, right? Are you realistic about your expectations? Like I said, many will say trading is a business. If you're going to, open a restaurant, would you you have to make sure you have enough tables and chairs for your customers, right? But if you only have, one table, two chairs, like, can you really make a successful restaurant like that? Probably not, right? You need more capital. You need to invest in yourself, invest in your business. Wrapping this one up, you get what you pay for, right? Look at this picture. It's really funny. It says there's always someone willing to do it cheaper. So you can see the guy there getting a tattoo. He wants, a unicorn or Pegasus or whatever. And the tattoo artist, I guess he's very cheap. He's giving him something that looks not so good, right? So only you can really know if you need to pay for a subscription plan or not. Only you can decide what is needed for your business to be successful, right? If you're not an intraday trader, maybe you don't need to pay for a subscription. But if you are, you probably do, right? Cutting costs is important, right? You want to make sure you don't spend too much money, but opportunity cost is also very important, right? If you're trying to save money, like, oh, I don't want to pay for the subscription fee. I don't want the real-time data, but you want to make some intraday moves. It's pretty impossible and kind of dangerous. You could lose a lot of opportunities just because you didn't want to pay, for the yearly or the monthly plan. Calculating which option is best for you is worth the time and the effort. Remember, it's your business and you are worth it. Always remember that. Okay, whatever you decide, just always remember, try your best and good luck with all your trades. You can hit like and subscribe and comment on the video. I want to hear what you think about the PSE's new rule, and maybe tell us, which plan you're getting or not getting, or if you prefer Tradingview or if you prefer Investagrams. It's all up to you. I'm still on Investagrams. There's a picture of me right there, Simply P at Simply P. You can, send me a message, say hello, whatever. Anyway, good luck with everything. Hope you have a prosperous 2022. All the best always. Good luck with your trades. Goodbye.